I know that mug's kind of ugly right now.
What were your impressions of, scrimmage? I know it was a few days ago, but how they came out of that and starting the week?
We did some good things. Obviously, we got a long ways to go. We got a lot of young kids working, so we made some mistakes, but we were able to make some plays. Today, I thought we might have even taken a step backwards, which was very frustrating. Just the fact that we're out there and Coach Morris warned them, hey, the news worn off this week. You're going to have to learn to really suck it up and grind, and that's a process. That's a process, and that's my responsibility to make sure that they're out there ready to practice. And there were some things that happened today that was not acceptable.
What did you not like?
Well, just the fact that we jump off sides and third down when it's a big down. We're trying to work in the red zone to get off the field. So those kind of things can't happen.
You mentioned those young guys. I mean, realistically, 2 weeks out, who do you think is going to play, or do you have that idea?
They're going to all have to play. Every one of them. I see. Obviously Zach is going to play a lot. So will Soley. Don't be surprised if you see Colin Clay. So we got to get all three of those guys ready to play. We were using David Porter now some at defensive end since Eric got hurt. So we're going to have to make sure that all of those guys are ready to play.
Same with Gregory when he gets back.
Yes, sir. When Eric gets back and we get him ready to play, he'll be ready. We'll get him on the field.
Turnovers have been such a big focus for you guys. How would you say that you've advanced in that regard?
We're doing a good job with it. We're not doing a great job. We got to continue to build on it. Every day you got to go out there. It's a new day. Really, every play is a new play. So we got to focus on trying to get the ball out, doing a better job of that, creating turnovers, put our offense in better field position, and turn the ball game around.
I feel like you guys are making some necessary strides, being able to stop.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand you.
I feel like you guys are making some strides, being able to stop the run a little better this year.
Yes, I think we're doing a good job. You look at our wet ball drill, we've done some good things in there. Now we got to continue to carry that over. I'd like to see it. I'm talking about my guys. I'd like to see my guys turn it loose and play the same way when we get into the team periods as they do in what we call our wet ball drill, which is our inside run drill, which we're doing a really good job in that. But then it seems like we can't carry it right on from group preparation into teamwork.
How many ends do you figure you guys will bring to games, road games?
We're going to take at least 6. Yes, sir.
So right now, 3 seniors, Solely probably your fourth
Solely,
end.
It'll be Solely. It'll be Zach. I guess it'll be Colin Clay, David Porter, one of those two right now until Eric Gregory gets back.
In terms of building this program, adding speed, adding depth in the trenches in both sides of the ball, where do you feel like this program is coming back?
Well, I know we did that this past season. We added speed, obviously, and we did add some depth. Really, the depth came inside. We signed, 4 guys on the outside, so we got to get when they're all well. And when you put Soley in there and you put Zach Williams in there, you really got some speed. Eric Gregory can run now, and Colin Clay's got some great quick twitch. So I think we really helped ourselves, and obviously those 3 young guys inside too have helped us.
Who's made the most plays for you in your spots in camp?
It'd be between Zach and Soley. They both made a lot of plays as far as I'm talking about the young guys. The older guys, shoot, it's probably about equal, to be honest with you.
Do you think Bell's risen to the point that he is going to be a contributor?
I think he's playing a lot better, yes. I think he and Dorian and Gabe are all doing some good things. It's just like I said when I walked in here, we got to be a lot more consistent than what we are right now.
Chief says he's got a bunch of stories about how he sprint after, like he did Caldwell over the years. Have you seen that move before?
Oh, yeah. When you watch Chief high step down the sideline, something's going good.
What do you see from Gabe Richardson? Just progress, you feel like he's finally going to make the –
I think he had a great spring, and he's doing a good job with his leadership out there. He just, again, I keep talking about consistency, guys. It's consistency. You got to line up and do it play after play, and really I hadn't got any of them. And, again, that's my responsibility to be more consistent.
Year 1, year 2 with Dorian actually getting in shape now. What can he do that he wasn't able to do last year?
Well, I think his athletic ability, his being able to play more than 2 or 3 plays in a row. He's in better shape. Like you said, he's been in the system still, and it's like I keep saying the word, I got to get him more consistent. He looks like $1 million one play, and the next play it's Dorian. So that's my job to get him there.
When you're building a defense, year 1 to year 2 jump, I mean, how much progression have you seen from that, and where can this defense be when you look at year 1 to year 2?
Well, we're better right now than we were this time last year. I believe that. And now, how much, we're going to have to wait until we get to live game situations. That's hard to tell, and really go through the first game and just keep pressing. Nothing's going to change for us. It's going to be, hey, we got to get better on the field every day. We got to play aggressive. Like somebody said a while ago, we got to stop the run. That's our number one priority.
You get to see the O tackles a lot. What have you made about their progress? Maybe
I'll be honest with you, I have not paid any attention to them. I'm so concerned with what I got going on. I know Dustin's doing a great job over there, and all I'm trying to do is get my guys to do what's right.
Do you feel like you guys have the ability to pressure better this year than you did?
Well, I think, yes. I think because we got more speed, I think we'll have more ability to do that.
Well, this is kind of the point in camp where they hit the wall, the young guys. What's the key to kind of pushing them through that and helping them through it?
It's just mental toughness. You got to be mentally tough, not worry about it. You got to get a line up and go play. We talk to them about playing one play at a time. You got to go out there to practice. You got to take one rep at a time. Don't worry about the next one. Just push through it.
Did y'all get your turnover quota today?